Mike from Archive Stereo, and I didn't expect to do like a live or timely video. I'm planning all these long range types of things, but today, November 19th, 2024, the news came out. I saw this on my Facebook feed. Bose Corporation acquires McIntosh Group, the leader in luxury high performance audio. I'm reading that directly off of the Bose announcement here, so not not from the sources on the internet where everybody is freaking out about this. Now, I have to say I have absolutely no experience with Bose at all, except I got a used, older CD wave radio for my son because he was interested in one of those. But I don't even know if I listened to it before. I am a big fan of Macintosh. And have been listening to a lot of their stuff lately, and of course, a really big fan of Sonus Faber. I recently acquired my Lumina 2 Amateurs, and just enjoying those a great deal. So, the people on the internet in those groups seem to be, for the most part, kind of like, oh gosh, what is this going to mean? And so I just thought that I decided that instead of looking at that, I kind of wanted to be able to take a look. Excuse me, I'm kind of trying to read this off my phone. I think the thing that scared some people in this was the statement in the third paragraph, and I'm direct quoting here. The acquisition allows Bose, excuse me, the acquisition allows Bose to infuse its industry-leading audio research and technology into the high-performance and luxury space, while it continues to build on its premium solutions. From earbuds and Bluetooth speakers to the most luxurious systems possible for the home and on the road, Bose and McIntosh Group will now offer the consumer a breadth of products and experiences for every listening occasion. So, I think people are like, well, okay, so does this mean that Bose is now going to become the technology that's going to be incorporated in Macintosh? And I have no industry knowledge. I'm not a dealer of any of these things, so I I think the fact that they're putting that in there is, just what they decided to put into their press release. I think people seem to, at least in the experience that I saw in the first few hours of the announcement online, seem to be reading something into that. But you know, I think what I get a lot from this is that it's looking like Macintosh is excited because it's going to be able to have the Bose technology to enter into the automotive space. Now, this is not the first time that Macintosh has been in the automotive space, but I mean, it was like on, the GT40. It's like high luxury cars. As a matter of fact, I have the little Kessler, not little, Kessler book that I've talked about in another video that I put up online, and there's a whole little chapter devoted to that automotive. But certainly Bose has more experience in automotive. But again, there's no thing for predictions or punditry or any of that sort of stuff. It's just, this is this is what has happened, and I wanted to. There's one other part in here again. Excuse me for. I'm just looking to this here. This is what Daniel Pidgeon, CEO of McIntosh Group, had to say in the press release. Bo's dedication to research and singular focus on audio provides a tremendous opportunity to complement and enable our own pursuit of delivering imitable, ultimate quality audio experiences. Gaining access to their expertise as a pioneer in automotive audio will also help us accelerate our presence and enable us to deliver solutions that are commensurate with our reputation and performance standards. So again, I don't know why the light is doing that as I turn away and stuff like that. Quick nearly live video, if you will. But again, it seems like they're thinking that it's going to balance out. Now, with Sonus Faber had been sold a while back again to another firm. McIntosh, just been reading the history, hasn't been a family owned company since the early 2000s. So they've gone through various changes and things like that in terms of those histories. But again, I think that people right now are just kind of acting on what they think might happen, and there's absolutely no way they know what is possibly going to happen. And I think that these are they've acquired these incredibly prestigious brands. There are people out there who aren't fans of McIntosh in the same way that they're not fans of Bose. Again, having had no experience with Bose, I don't know. I know that there are people who they have this perception of something, and then they tend to go with that. McIntosh, for me, I've heard them a lot, and I've heard them with Sonus Faber Supremas, and I know how incredible they are because I was listening to a stream of some selections from Sweeney Todd on the Sonus Faber and McIntosh combined, okay? And it was like we were in the theater and it was being performed on stage. I mean, the bodies of the performers, not just the voice from one center section, but the bodies of the performers were, palpable. You could tell that they were on a stage. And so like I said, I do have experience and love for those. Like I said, I know audiophiles who think it's all about back in the day that it was Krell and Mark Levinson, and then more recently Dan D'Agostino stuff, which is also incredible. And by the way, I've heard the Supremas on a Dan D'Agostino system as well. So the thing is that no one knows what this could mean. It certainly would be an infusion of interest by Bose to see these brands succeed, and I think it gives some prestige as well to be associated with iconic brands like particularly McIntosh, and also with Sonus Faber. But the thing is I'm not gonna go on the internet today or tomorrow and join in on the forecasts, some of which are dire, some of which are hopeful. Because it's just like it was like a few months ago where we were in election prediction mode. Everybody wants to be the pundit. Everybody wants to predict. And it will be interesting. Later this week, I'm going to be at a dealer who sells both Sonus Faber and McIntosh. It'll be very interesting to hear what they have to say about it. That's that's what I want to hear from. I want to hear from the dealers. I want to hear other people who are in the industry, which does not include myself, and what they have to say about this. But that's what I'm kind of looking forward to. I don't know exactly when this is going to manifest itself and what it might manifest itself in. Let me see if I can find this. Bose will, this is again from the press release, Bose will continue to develop products and experiences in popular categories like headphones, speakers, soundbars, and car audio, while advancing critical technologies such as noise cancellation, hearing augmentation, and immersive audio. McIntosh and Sonus Faber will maintain its focus on amplifiers, loudspeakers, turntables, and other high-end products. Together, the brands will imagine what's possible in the future of audio, delivering new products, bespoke offerings, and unparalleled listening experiences for music lovers around the globe. So, in that statement there, it does seem to be, kind of, saying this is what they're going to be doing, this is what we're going to be doing. But it also, of course, talks about infusion and sharing as well. Um, and so, again, I don't want to speak for this. I don't have the ability to, and I don't want to predict for this because I don't have the ability to do that. But just kind of commenting, if you will, on what happened today, just the actual things, what the press release has said about the acquisition. Report a little bit on how people are kind of going crazy over it in one way or the other, and just to kind of say, look, we'll see, what it's going to end up being. We're not going to know today. We're not going to know today, no matter what we think. We're going to have to see how this plays out, and so I like I said, I remain a lover of McIntosh and Sonus Faber, and am interested in seeing where this goes. Okay, so that's it.